What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now in the box, David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, David Dahl.
Set. Here it comes. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Chris Bruno, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Vaughn Sherman. Stallings is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Phillips is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And with that, it's done.
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He hit over 70 home runs last year. You hear that phrase, generational players? Yes, he's a once-in-a-generation kind of player. He's so special. I don't think we're going to see many guys like him again.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Phillips is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the Brett Phillips will bat next. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Nelson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. And that can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
High in the air out to center field. Martinez is there, two gone.
That is fair. The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down. Here's Chris Bryant now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Smoked, but right into the shift. And a good throw gets him one gone. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rowe is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Jose Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Phillips is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Bryce Rowe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Andrew Knapp. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And in steps Manny Machado. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 13 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Digging in, Carlos Correa. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Bruno is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now back, second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. David Dahl to the plate now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
At the plate, Chris Bruno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not good at that from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with the start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays strand 3. They're still down. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Zero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games. Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Now this one is blasted. There's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Phillips looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Eric Endo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Bruno is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
David Dahl is at the plate now as he looks at here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Blue Jays. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Phillips is there for it. 2 down.
now batting, the third baseman, Cody.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Bryant, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more. Ready once again, Bruno to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Vaughn Sherman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 33, Phillips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Phillips. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Still 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown. Riding in once again, Jacob Stallings. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
The last at bat, maybe. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Phillips is going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the... He's set and the pitch. Boone Devine is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better... Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Boone Devine is retired to start out the 7th. Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Edwards, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Haniger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Bryce Rowe pulled softly out toward right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They need to get something cooking here. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Phillips, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but
oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now, because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Phillips is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to... Stepping into the box, Andrew Knapp, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. From the stretch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it.
Aroldis Chapman is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Vaughn Sherman stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. From the stretch, Brett Phillips stands in as he looks at a called strike. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player, so hats off to him.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Boone Divine, as he'll chop it off to the right. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Blue Jays strand 3. They're looking up. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Jacob Stallings. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. To the plate now, Jose Martinez. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Plate, Manny Machado, runner in scoring position with 2 runs. First pitch on its way, and the runner's coming home. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, starting things for his side. And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A ball and a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rating.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. 2-1 to David Dahl.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Now at the plate, Chris Bruno. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Haniger at third. Rowe over at second. Anderson on at first with two down. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jimmy Nelson takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only one hit in 6 complete innings. Robert Gesellman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 12 hits.